Hello Simracers, James here. I want to try and see if I can set a new PB in the Mclaren 720S GT3 EVO, my very first driving on this track, so my first wheels and tarmac. Basically, I set an 822.632 in the recent AMS2 versus ACT Nordschleife comparison. So here we go with a meta setup.
Green light, give it all you can.
Can I beat that BMW time on my very first one or two laps? I'll change the TC to TC2, guys. I think that might be a little bit risky. TC1. There we go, TC2. Try not to over-rev the car as well, not overdrive. So I've not driven this car since March the 5th, the wet race at Hungaroring. So I forgot how to brake in this car. Just use the cold tyres and brakes as an excuse for that. I may be completely wrong, I may not be able to hold a candle to the BMW time. I've not driven this since Friday, since that comparison video, so no practice. I haven't been in the BMW since then, so I'm trying it in the one Ultimate instead, pretty much. Spoilt for Simracing choice. Come on, let's not overdrive. Don't over-rev the car either. It's about 7,250, 7,300 in the car, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's change to 6. Review it briefly. Watch that banana curve. That was pretty cautious. Come on, Mclaren. Try and see if I can beat the BMW time. This does feel a little bit strange, the steering is so different. And there's the sound of the car being a bit of a screamer on the headset compared to the pretty chilled out BMW. Careful, it's me touching the curb there. There's definitely more time in the BMW time than I set the other day. I think I made a big mistake in the last, or re-entering the GP circuit. Probably maybe not a huge mistake, but it was not the best lap. Yeah, 822.632 in that video. So that's what I mean to try and beat. Come on, Mclaren. So far not too bad, but how does the car feel through these other corners? That's me. Pretty different to the BMW. A bit sketchier. That was planted. Feels fast, and the car sounds fast compared to the BMW. Doesn't mean it is fast though. Only one way to find out. Holy, sliding it in there. Okay, let's. Yeah, after a few laps on the BMW and Nordschleife, this is a bit of an eye opener. Second gear. Right, that's it. In towards the grass then, guys. Made a mess of that right-hander. Don't know the corner names. Okay, not great. Survived. Come on, Mackie Donalds. Mclaren. Too late. That's towards the scene of the accident there, the wall. Not careful. That's put me offline. put me offline, braking too late. I never got the car back. I'm going to be ending I brake too early there as well. I need to brake later. But I'm interested to see on this fast section when changed to 6th gear, does the Mclaren pull in 6th gear, or BMW just has to stay in 5th? There's no more speed, so I'm just about to shift. Okay, it's still pulling. Fairness, it does shift to 5th, I think earlier. It's still accelerating. 257. Yeah, it still pulls in 6th gear. We survive. Okay, there's some margin there. 221 kph on the right side. Not great. So, coming up to the carousel for the first time, guys. Don't slide, come on. Oh dear. Oh, it doesn't feel too bad. It's, I think I know what I prefer to drive at the moment. It's not the Mclaren. Based on driving the BMW on this track, and certainly in a race anyway. This is, yeah. I've just got used to driving the BMW guys. A little bit lack of noise on the headset, so. Right, remember the corners now. So I've not driven this since Friday in that comparison video, so I think the Mclaren deserves another. Wow, I've used the brakes and yeah, that didn't go well. Upset the car. The Mclaren deserves another lap to try and set a comparable time. Managed to make a complete hash of all those corners. One thing led to another. Give this one more lap, guys. It's not like I said at 8:22.6 on the BMW's first lap either. It's probably its 5th or 6th lap, I think, all in, something like that. Goodness me, the car just visually seemed to take to the air more differently than the BMW's. That was, yeah, just sat in a different seating position, etc. But felt a lot more violent than the BMW. So it feels fast, but it's in terms of the way the car sounds and feels. But I'll be amazed if I manage to hold a candle to that BMW time, my current PB in the first, well, reconnaissance lap, which is what this is. Now this right hander in the BMW, I dare say on the Mclaren, I don't know where to brake and throw the car in there. It just doesn't feel like I'm opting taking that corner properly. Right, I think at the bridge it's something like a 7:39, so I could be wrong, it could be 7:35 on my BMW time on Friday. I don't think it's terrible compared to that, I imagine I'm a few seconds off, find out. Right, top speed. Tyre pressures are okay. What's the top speed going to be? I think the BMW is 283, something like that, 284, 283. Okay, any advance on 284? Wow, 284, okay, so that's comparable. That does not feel as steady. Oh my goodness, that felt like the car's trying to get away from you guys. So I'm running a meta setup here. Yeah, I think it's going to beat the BMW time, but it's not too far off. 3 seconds, almost exactly 3 seconds. Just over. Actually get turn 1 a little bit tighter. Come on, Mclaren, I've got a delta to aim at as well, so that's good. Set a valid lap. To make sure I don't focus on that, just be aware of the green, hopefully that will remain there for the whole lap. I did make some mistakes on that lap, but got to find quite a lot of time there, guys. So I could find about a second on the GP circuit. That would be a third of what I need to match the BMW time. I really could do with finding a second. I'd imagine there's a second here. I'm at 5.7, 0.6. I think I can find some time here if I'm lucky, maybe. No, I've swept time a couple of attempts. Oh, trying to over push, not slide. Don't slide, don't slide, don't slide, come on. Cautious there. Okay, so not quite half a second. It's not over pushing in this lap on the GP circuit. Being way too cautious, I think. With, okay, so I've still got about 4 or 5 tenths. Not too bad. A little bit more than that now. Okay, so the delta is green. I'll stop looking at it now. Boy, do I need to focus on this circuit to have any chance of winning back that doing out a decent lap. That wasn't good. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I definitely feel faster through here in the BMW than I do in the McLaren. Yeah, I should have been able to gain a few more tenths there, I think. Maybe another half a second. Instead I've not done so. .362 to beat, so just 3 seconds to, I say just. Oh my goodness, that was not under control. That was a pretty big slide, and luckily it didn't end in the Armco, guys. Survived. Me, it's similar behaviour from the car as well. Sliding around too much, and then the line's wrong there. I've gained some time, but it really should have been probably 2 seconds by now with the GP circuit and the Nordschleife, but it still just stands at 1 second. Just try and keep it in third gear this time. Just trying something different. Make a mess of some of these right-handers. Try not to look at the delta, guys. Too cautious here last time, but I don't want to stack it, guys. At this stage of the lap, when I know there's lap time to be gained elsewhere, that's the line was, shall we say, suboptimal. Slowed down way too early there, but I should gain time, I think, compared to last time, because making absolute pigs here that was not great. Okay, the delta is not being kind to me then. I'm really surprised, because I must have been flying by the seat of my pants last time round, because I made a massive mess of those corners, and I've really not gaining time, guys. Not enough anyway. Not yet. It's fun trying. Not too far off. Easy said than done though. That's more speed. 226 I think I saw on the right hand side. Too much on the too deep. Probably over revving the car. Not used to the McLaren now. So it's been my recent car, to say the least, but about a month, just over a month away from this, so changed down to third area. Come on, McLaren. completely the wrong line there. Way too far to the right side. Survived. I think that's better than last time. I ran out to the left hand side, the matting I think it is, it's not concrete. Do not invalidate, I'm sliding. A little bit tense now, guys. I can see the delta's up by 2 seconds. Just need to chill and try and bring home a rally lap. Right, this is definitely sketchy. I keep it in 4th gear. Holy moly. BMW does not... Oh goodness, careful. BMW does not feel like that through the jump, shall we say. Goodness me, this is fucking Bronco. Too cautious. Too cautious by half. Stay in the mini carousel, not quite. This is going to be tight, guys. I'm really on par with the BMW time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, but that first right-hander obviously so key for setting up this one. This is going to be close. I mean, I'm almost on par with the BMW time. I'll be surprised if I can complete the last few corners quicker than the BMW because it felt sketchy. So I've done a 8:22.632 in the BMW on Friday. In that comparison video, I'm on for an 8:22.9 miles of it, so I need to gain time. Whew. I suppose what I need to do is just beat the Mclaren, not think about the BMW time, beat the McLaren's last few corners because it was sketchy last time. Come on, McLaren. New PB wanted. Oh, it's going to be a PB, guys. It's going to be by an absolute, by a tenth of a second. Not 8:22, by 2/4 of a second. Okay, so I've done an 8:22.632 on Friday in the comparison video versus AMS2 up on YouTube, and that's an 8:22.405. Yeah. Sector times. Okay, so yeah, that's I've managed to do what I set out to do, but I didn't do it by much. But that is a lot sketchier than the BMW, guys, to say the least. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll keep on plugging away at Nordschleife and get back maybe into the BMW and see what I can do in that car, and then try and see if I can better that 8:22.405. See you in the next one, guys. Cheers. Take care. Bye.